We're here, 2021. Wake up, wrap up, number one, January 1st, 2021. So, what is the wake up wrap up? Right? What is it? So, the purpose, at least for me, is really for me. It's for accountability. Is to force myself to wake up early and establish a morning routine because that's something that I struggle with for the past few years. Right? Just consistency, self discipline, and sticking to something over the long term. Like I'll do something for a month, right? And then I'll fall off. I'll switch to overnights all of a sudden, just mainly due to my craft. But I'm committed to establishing a routine over time. So I'm going to be doing this every day, every morning for a year. Every morning at 4:44 a.m. every morning, including weekends. Okay? So I think this will help me get my reps in as a brand new content creator. As of today, it'll help me work out the kinks, show me unscripted, right? For the most part. I'll be jotting notes down and stuff to share in the morning, but really it's like a video journal for me to get my thoughts, my feelings out, my emotions in real time, talk about what's going on in my life. It's going to be a bit personal, right? But it's not going to be all about me. I'm going to be sharing some highlights and some lowlights. I think my audience needs to see that more. People just need to see that more, especially on social media. We talk a lot about the wins, but we don't talk enough about the losses. And I take a lot of losses just as an entrepreneur in general. We all do, but I think we could do a better job at sharing those and being candid and honest about those losses that we take and the lessons that we learn from those losses. This will also help me document and state my goals and intentions to be able to look back on and provide content for my family to be able to look back on, right? Far into the future. And it'll help me document my journey as a content creator. And I'll worry about like the tags and the descriptions and stuff later. I just want to just get these videos out every morning and get my reps in. It'll help me get to the view count that I need, the hours watched and all of that stuff. Because I have an aggressive goal this year for my YouTube channel. Right, I want to get to 100,000 subscribers. I know that's probably crazy and unrealistic, but that's my goal. So we'll see what happens. I know this is going to be a crazy ride, and um, I tend to be somebody who is like perfect is better than done, rather than done is better than perfect. So this is kind of helping me break that bad habit. Like I just like my stuff to have a certain polish, a certain feel, and I'll work on it to the point where I won't put it out because I don't haven't had the time to do what I want to do with it. But I think this will help me just get stuff out. It'll help me um with my just speaking in general. I probably need to join Toastmasters or something similar because I think I have a lot of information that I need to share with my people. So I want to make sure that I'm articulating myself in a way where they're picking up what I'm putting down, right? So as a graphic designer, it's not all sunshine and roses, right? In fact, it's rarely sunshine and roses in most cases. This craft is grueling. It'll take a lot out of you. It'll eat you up and spit you out if you're not strong, if you're not built for this. So, I just want to show people what that looks like the highs and the lows. Okay, especially if you have a family, it could take a toll on your family life. So this is one way I'm trying to control my day and not let it control me is by getting up early. So it's not just about getting up early just to get up early. It's about getting up early to establish that morning routine. So just a candid look at what mine is. So I'll get up around 4 a.m., wash my face, brush my teeth, get myself together, do some prayer, devotion, and meditation first and foremost, and then do this at 4:44 or around 4:44 in the morning. Then work out, and then do some reading. So the book I'm reading right now is Flow. Right here. I don't know how to pronounce this man's name. I think it's Mihai Mihai. But it's something that I'm working on, just flow in general, because I've been able to be in what they call the state of flow or flow state in the past, and I think it's phenomenal. So if you don't know what it is, this is my interpretation of it. It's just like the zone. It is um it's like a place you go where you're not thinking, you're just doing. And you may be working on something, and usually when I'm in flow, I'm working on a task, right? Uh, and I already have the skill. Like I put 10,000 hours into my craft, so you don't have to do a lot of thinking all the time. Just gotta execute. So, um, so you're in the zone. All distractions are blocked out. You're just moving and operating as if somebody else is controlling you. It's just you know you're not missing. You know what I'm saying? Like you're shooting and not missing. So it's a wonderful state to be in. I'm not in it as often as I used to be, and I think that's just because of the distractions. There's so many distractions in life between social media, just thoughts in general. Those of us who have families, I don't ever want to call your family a distraction, right? But when you're working at home, it can be, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. So the thing is, like, how do you overcome that? How do you overcome that? And it's being in a state of flow, and it's working a lot more focused. So when you are with family, you can be with family, you can be present, and that's something that I haven't done a great job at in 2021. Right? Had a phenomenal year revenue wise, but everything else, not so much. Right? So that's one of the reasons I'm doing this too. So just to get back to my morning schedule, wake up at 4 a.m., get myself together, prayer, devotion, meditation, wake up, wrap up here on YouTube every morning at 4:44 a.m. Do some reading, and then kind of planning, strategizing as it relates to content creation, training, like the course I'm working on, and then the day, because I still will design for select clients. I'll have like 1 to 2 clients per month that I work with at a high level, and then reply to some emails, get some stuff done. So all of that should happen before about 8 a.m. And also some filming as well, like scripting and filming. I'll do at least audio, not audio, but like talking head stuff before like 8:30 before the kids wake up. That stuff has to be done before they wake up because you'll hear them running around upstairs. So that's the goal. B-roll stuff I can film during the day, of course. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to start this YouTube journey officially as of today. I have some dope videos planned, videos that I think are needed, right? They're not just ego stroke videos. Oh, I'm doing this video because I think it's dope. No, it's videos that are needed. They're needed right now. Um, so yeah, I'm putting it on my back, y'all, and I'm pumped up. So just I'm gonna end on a personal note. Looks like I got one viewer. Hey, shout out to you. I don't even have this thing set up to see who is on here, like who the viewer is. But shout out to you. And to be honest, to be completely honest, especially since we going personal, I've been doing this for a couple weeks already, just in private. Just working on myself because like I feel like I do a lot of talking but not enough doing. So I was like, let me do this in private. And it was only, to be honest, yesterday where I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and do this publicly starting on the first. It could be a fresh start and I could do this publicly. And being as though it is public and I said I'll set a time for it, I have to hold myself accountable because I'm not just accountable to one person. I've done that before, but I'm accountable to everybody at this point, right? So, yeah, shout out to you, viewer, whoever you are. Welcome. I see this thing growing over time, and this won't be the only thing I do, but this is something that I do every day, as opposed to the other videos. I'll do at least one other like scripted video, official video, um, every week. So the style of it and the vibe of it will be like the videos that I've done for Ecam. Shout out to Ecam. Love them, man. They're great. They've been extremely patient with me. So that's a perfect segue into the personal side, right? So like I said, 2020 was phenomenal revenue wise. Did a couple hundred grand by the grace of God. But everything else, not so much. So I took on too much, overpromised, underdelivered. A lot of that. Thank God my clients are forgiving, as forgiving as they are, and my reputation precedes me. And I'm at a point where I can kind of do no wrong in the eyes of my clients. But doesn't mean I should. And that doesn't make me feel good either. Right. And I don't try to take advantage of that. Um I know I gotta do better. And it starts with me not taking on as much and just saying no. I've learned how to say no. My personality type on a disc assessment, I'm a high S, so I'm a support person. I'm non-confrontational. Um, I don't like to disappoint people, and that leads to me taking on too much. That leads to me saying yes when I should say no. You should wait, or let me plug you in with somebody else. So I want to be the superhero. I need to be needed. The easiest way to crush somebody who's a high S is to make them feel like they're not needed and then not call on them. So, being that guy, I got to a point where I put everything on my back. I said yes to everything, and everything suffered because of it. Like, just mentally, what that did to me, even recently, as of yesterday, I'm just sitting there, like, just overwhelmed, pissed off, stressed out. Why? I put myself in this position. I took on all these projects, right? So when the emails come through, checking in, checking in. It's almost to a point where it's like you're paralyzed because you got so much to do. You don't even know where to start, or you'll start on something and hop onto something else. You're putting out fires constantly. And then I have a family. I have a wife and 4 kids who need to see me. We're all home, but they need to see me more often. I'm not spending enough time with my kids. I'm not. And I made a vow and commitment to leave all of that crap in 2020 and just put it to bed and just operate in a space of excellence in 2021 because my family needs me. I need me. Y'all need me. My opinion. You know what I'm saying? At least the audience for this channel, which will be graphic designers who are looking to stop treating design like a side hustle and do this full time and make a great living. I'm not promising everybody 6 figures because what works for me may not work for you, but I'm going to give you all the game that I got. That's it. I'm gonna give you everything that I have, and it'll be up to you to implement it in ways that is best for you and your business. So yeah, it's time. It's time. Just scaling all the way back on client work as well. That's something else that I've done that I didn't really think I would do. The decision not to scale 120 is something that I made within the past few months as well because I feel like I can have more impact on the world at large. Um, by not scaling, by not focusing on that because I'm the type that I'll put all my focus into one thing and go all in. So trying to focus on scaling 120 to serve more clients. And if you're new here and you don't really know me, 120 is 120 Design Studio. That's my design company. It's really just me. I'm a freelancer at the end of the day, to be honest. But I got my guy Joseph with me consistently. But made a decision not to scale 120 and just focus on content creation. Like, I don't want to be like Mr. Popular or anything like that, but I just feel like I can have more of an impact on this world um, by going in this direction than I would if I'm just trying to scale 120 to serve more clients to make more money. No, I don't need to do that. With that said, I have about 190 designers in my free Facebook group, Good to Goat. So that's if you want to join, it's goodtogoat.com, GOOD, the number 2, and then GOAT.com. That'll take you right to the Facebook group. About 190 designers in there, and there are about 20 or so that are high level, at least active, and operate at a high level that I'm going to be plugging in with my leads because I get a lot of leads. So I'm gonna be basically being matchmaker, taking the cut off that first project, but then that ongoing relationship is completely theirs, but just plugging them in with the lead. So I think with this system is I can just share the wealth. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I'm at a point where I'm moving into an impact season. Eric Thomas talks about the three I's: information, income, and impact. Get the information, use that to make the income, and then use the income to make an impact. So I'm shifting into the impact season. The money's been made. I think I got that down by the grace of God. So now I'm gonna just be working with 1 or 2 clients per month, and then going all in on YouTube and my course and other stuff I'm working on. So that's it. I don't even know if we had any comments by our one viewer. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. I'm gonna get this together. I don't think so. I think it would have popped up if I had a comment. But I'm live. Let me pull this up. See if I have any comments. Nope. We had a whopping 132 subscribers. Let's see where we end the year. 132 subscribers, and I appreciate everybody. It's probably more than I should have right now, to be honest, based on what's on my channel. But yes, let's go. I'm pumped up. And yeah, I gotta make sure that this lasts. You know how it is with New Year's resolutions and all of that. I don't think this is a resolution. This is something that I've been planning to do, not necessarily to wrap up, but just shifting into content creation as of today for probably some months. But I want to keep that same energy, as we say, throughout the year. So I think this will help me do that, right? I don't know what the saying is, but yeah, later for that. All right, that's it. Wake up, wrap up. Number 1,